Alright, everybody. So this is some of the most insane Twitter discourse I think I've ever seen. It's not really discourse, it's more of a harassment campaign by the right, fueled by transphobia. That's really all it is. Basically, it all started when a friend of mine, a friend of the stream actually, she actually raided into us earlier, Nominal Naomi. She does live streams over on Twitch, I believe, and recently did a pretty dope debate with a piece of shit Nazi weirdo. Basically, it was this lady who had gone viral for some... I forget what it was. I forget what it was. What was it that the lady that she debated went viral for? My memory's fuzzy, but anyway, the question went on for a while, and she ended up admitting she was, like, cool with slavery, and it was very good. It was a good debate. Nominal Naomi did good. She did great. So, a video of her ended up getting posted. Apparently, this is a TikTok she posted, and it ended up going viral in a tweet by the Clown World Twitter account, which is a Twitter account that is probably run by a Nazi, considering it's based on the Nazi Clown World meme. The idea of Clown World, for those that weren't around in the politics space in 2019, a bunch of Nazis following the Christchurch shooting basically rallied behind the concept of this Clown World thing. The idea that, like, the world getting woke is turning it into a clown world, a world run by clowns, and, you know, if you're a Clown World believer, then, you know, it's sort of the new red pill, right? It's kind of out of date, considering this is more of a 2019 thing, but apparently it's still terminology being used. That said, though, this TikTok that Nominal Naomi posted on TikTok got posted by the Clown World account with the intention of, you know, drawing harassment to her, because that's what these accounts do. They're like, okay, let's feature a trans person, make sure to include their @ and everything, so harassment goes their way. It's the whole point of these accounts. They're just harassment-stirring accounts. And this was the clip that ended up going viral.
Cow achievement. Trans women can indeed lactate. You would follow the Newman-Goldfarb protocol, a medical protocol designed to help women induce lactation if they were not, like, getting pregnant themselves. I'm gonna be a mother. That's in the works, in the process, and part of that process is that I am working to induce lactation to be able to breastfeed our youngest child. Yeah, actually Mommy Naomi. I've actually already successfully induced lactation. Like, I can actually make milk now, which has been a very interesting and very cool experience. It's, like, very biologically affirming too, which is something that's, like, gatekept from trans women, like, so difficult. Both motherly and cow.
So basically, very good TikTok and very based, you know. There's a lot of, I learn new shit every day, you know. I mean, I guess it does make sense, considering, you know, I mean, all humans have mammary, like, glands, right? Like, all humans can theoretically make milk. So yeah, I guess it makes sense. Here's the thing, though. Right-wingers do not know that all humans can make milk, and thus, like, by default, trans women can too. They actually just, they don't know that. They actually don't. Zan, can I make titty milk too? You probably can. You know, if you just work on it long enough, who knows? Frankly, if you start, you may never be able to start. If you start, you may never be. If you start, you may never be able to stop. Your nipples might be dribbling milk forever. That's kind of a terrifying thought, personally, so I wouldn't recommend it, but if that's what you're into, you know? I'm just kidding. Anyway, that said, though, I learn about cool shit like this all the time, and it's pretty cool that, like, trans women can have a baby and breastfeed their baby. It's dope. The right lost their shit, though. The Post-Millennial, which is a right-wing, like, media, like, propaganda outlet that's, just sham, journalism, I think Andy Ngo runs it, or is, like, a big part of this, of the Post-Millennial. It's a shit site. It's not a actual news source. It's just right-wing propaganda. They posted a article after this went viral, saying transgender mother, quote-unquote, announces, then they misgender, she took hormones to create milk-like substance. like substance. Chat. Conservatives are so opposed to reality. They think that, like, breast milk produced by a trans woman isn't milk. I don't think they're implying it's cum. I think they're saying that, like, they're literally just willing to either lie or be that stupid. They think it's almond milk. So for the last 12 hours, this has been going down, and she has been responding to this stuff live as it goes down. And it is wild. Lol, all they did was retell 3 TikToks of mine. This is elementary school tier writing. Then we end up having Andy Nyo, who links the article, and he says, I am working to induce lactation so I'm able to breastfeed our youngest child. That's the quotes. A hashtag trans activist who is a biological male celebrated on a TikTok video that she is able to secrete a fluid from her chest. It's milk. It's milk. Oat milk? Oh yeah, trans women love oat milk. That would make sense. But it's milk. It's milk. Like, men and women can lactate. All humans can lactate. Trans men can lactate. Trans women can lactate. Cis men can lactate. And obviously cis women can lactate. Okay, it's just that's just it's milk. It is the same shit. It's milk. She says she will feed that to a child. Lamau, why is he talking about it like it's something other than milk? Like, I actually genuinely want to sit down with him in private and have him explain to me what he thinks is going on here, if not lactation. They are not known for their understanding of biology, okay? They're the ones who have been saying 2 genders and sex and gender are the same thing for years now. They are not known for their understanding of biology, okay? They stopped paying attention in 1st grade. Did Zan just say what? I know biology is hard for Milkshake Boy. It's a good reference. But a trans woman who has undergone HRT can in fact induce lactation and produce milk. A case study analyzed it, and it's exactly the same as cis women. Obviously. Then this, I guess, Amy, like, I guess this is probably one of those, like... Alright, this is the most misogynistic thing I'm gonna say. There are a lot of, like, e-thought accounts on Twitter that are all about just pushing right-wing propaganda to an audience of horny right-wing boys. It's like the same types of dudes who say, shut the fuck up, online prostitute. We don't want to see, we're not going to sub to your OnlyFans. We don't want to hear your opinion when you have an OnlyFans. Those same women, or those same guys, are all fans of these women that make accounts where they basically do the same thing, but they also push conservative propaganda, and those same guys are cool with them. That's basically the accounts. They, like, thirst post themselves, and they also shill for right-wing ideas. It says, womb transplants, transsexual lactation and breastfeeding. All this shit is so dystopian. It makes woman into a curated experience. What is this bullshit? A product ready to be purchased and consumed in mass. Okay. What if instead of being a piece of shit who tears other women down, we uplift each other and celebrate the joys of motherhood, smiley face. They will not. They will not do that. They are evil. Just finished my morning pumping, and I can confirm for you that it is indeed breast milk. I can cite peer-reviewed journal articles about lactation in trans women, but they might be too hard for you to read because your post-millennial is written at an elementary school level. Not surprising to me. And I can confirm that looks like milk. That is milk. The peer-reviewed literature has been analyzed the nutritional content of trans women's breast milk, and it has found to be at the expected levels or better, consistent with the literature on induced lactation in cis women. I mean, pretty cool, pretty cool. Quit acting like a baby, I already have one to feed. That's a good reply, I wonder who they're replying to. This person replied, I promise you our milk is healthier. linking the peer-reviewed study. Quote-unquote expected levels are better. No. That's because you pump your body with synthetic hormones like a fat cow in a meat farm. Quit acting like a baby. I already have one to feed. That's a good one. That's a good comment. I like how this is your average, like, transphobe's line of argument, okay? So you've got, statement from lefty, alright? Claim. That is bigoted. Claim gets debunked. Okay, but no, actually, your point, I may be wrong, and your claim may be true, but it's actually only true because of another argument I'm gonna make about why you're still bad. This right here is when you realize, oh, this person isn't honest. They say a thing that's wrong, you correct them, and they say, okay, I was wrong and you're correct about that, but you're still bad, and it's still bad because of another new made-up thing I've come up with. Zan would know what breast milk looks like because his ex had big mommy milkers? True. Yeah, so basically, and then she went live 5 hours ago. So, insane what has happened here. Literally, she's just gonna breastfeed her child, and that's really the end of it. I guess the final, the final bit I want to show you here is, Keffels ended up jumping on board with this. She quote tweeted, or I guess screenshot the tweet from the tweet from Andy Neo, and captioned it, "Conservatives are currently going insane because a woman is breastfeeding her child. I can't believe conservatives have gone woke." True. Since when has the right gone so woke that they can't stand to see a mother breastfeeding her newborn child? Granted, they've always kind of lost their shit about that kind of thing, to be fair. Even when it's cis women, they see a cis woman breastfeeding their baby on, like, a train, and they want to, like, beat the shit out of her or something. Like, these people are disgusting weirdos. Like, the right is, like, evil. They are evil. They are disgusting. They are not good people, fundamentally. At least the people that push this kind of stuff. Those that fall for it, well, they're useful idiots.